Hey guys, what's up? It's NKX1 Henning again here, bringing you guys some NHL 16. So in the last NHL video I did, it was bringing you some beta content, and I think we should do a fantasy draft, with Be a GM, and I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Or actually, we're not gonna do a fantasy draft. Whoops, I'm doing this. We're just gonna be regular GM, Buffalo Sabres. So let's get NKX1, and you can only put in X, oh no, so NKX1H, we're going to be the Buffalo Sabres, salary cap on, everything, that's all good. So I don't think we're going to do a fantasy draft because that would take too long. I think a regular GM with salary cap on would make it more fun because you gotta, stay within the cap, otherwise you get penalties. So I think we should do that. And it's just going to be a season sim. So we're not going to actually play any of the games. But we will sim through. So I'm going to show you our lines up to this. So and while I'm showing you guys the lines, I do have good news for us, considering for my channel that I have that I'll be able to be posting weekly videos now. Every Sunday, I should be able to post a weekly video, and I just want you guys to tell me what you guys want to see, whether it's GM on here, or whether it's Halo, whether it's whatever you guys want to see. Tell me what you guys want to see, and we will bring that. I'll try and put out that for you guys. So before the season starts, I have a lot of work to do. I'm going to sim through the preseason, and I'm probably going to sim up through like December, because I don't want these videos to be too long. But I got some work to do. I got to improve our top 6 forwards, and I got to improve our defensive core. Maybe, we might look at goaltending, but depending on what's on the market, we'll see what is there. Got to get the lineups all fixed and stuff. So, as we sim up to here, all right, let's see who's available. There's certain players that I want to go for. And so, here's what our lineup looks like as of right now. I like our top line, Ennis, O'Reilly, and Okposo. Solid top line. I like Eichel with Kane. Matty Molson, he's going to jump down. I'm going to be playing on the third line for a second, but I need to be putting in my scratch lineup. Oh, no. Did he get sent down? Dang it, he's sent down. So, you know what? That sucks. We'll fix that in a second. I want Molson on the fourth line. Girgensons will be a trade away. Like, there's going to be a lot of people not on this team. I feel like I got to go into straight up rebuild mode. So the Ducks are the first team that I have a defenseman that I would like to take from them. And this man, his name here is right here. Hampus Lindholm. Or we could try and get Cam Fowler. And I think we're going to go for Cam Fowler just because he has about the same amount of value. He has about the same amount of cap. At about the same. So Girgenson's a solid player for us. He has a little bit more value. But there's a guy that we have in Nick Baptiste, who's a nice right winger. He's high top 6, but he'll come up. And then we have a bunch of picks, obviously, with Buffalo Sabres. We have we have 4 third-rounders. We'll give them their pick back in the 3rd round, and that deal should go through. No, the value is far off. So let's go to the matching block here, see what we have for prospect depth down here. What about a guy like Donovan? Oh, dang, that one skater. Alright. We're in a bit of trouble. We'll throw him should we throw him 2/3? Yeah, we'll throw him 2/3. Because that makes sense. There we go. So 2/3, that's okay. I'm going to take that. That's not bad. For forwards, I wanted to go to Columbus. And I wanted to pick up one of their prospect forwards. See, look at all their prospect forwards. Boone Jenner, Reichel, Saad. Well, Saad's not really a prospect. There's a guy in Sonny Milano that looks very solid. We have a center in Zemgus Girgensons that we can deal them. That means this should go straight up through, right? Okay, far off. That doesn't make sense. But, actually, we could deal them another center. Okay, not Leguan. I don't really want to give up another 3rd round pick, because that seems like a lot. But let's try a 4th. Alright, that's not going to work. I'm only willing to give up one more third. And let's hit the Sharks. Okay, so Sonny Milano, it doesn't look like we're going to pick up. Backup plan. What about Colorado? What do they got? We can get, like, Matt Duchene. Can we pick up Matt Duchene for Zemgus Girgensons? Is this possible? Okay, guys, okay. We might be making a huge deal right here. Leguan's just there for the cap hit. Because we would have been over the salary cap. We'll throw him a second. We got to throw him a bone in this deal. Because, okay, they're over skaters. So we got to throw somebody back. Oh, man. Alright. If this deal goes through, oh my god. I really want Matt Duchene, guys. I really want him so bad. It's our unsigned prospect, Vaclav Karabak. Yeah. This is not going to go through, but if I can make this happen, I'm going to do it. Let's see, we have Estefan, really, I don't want to give up him. Unsigned defensive prospect, we have Bryson Martin, Devontae Stevens. Let's give up Bryson Martin in this deal. I mean, we're not really going to use him. Oh my god, guys. Matt Duchene for Zemgus Girgensons, David Leguan, the second, Karabek, and Bryson Martin. What? Okay. Okay, that's a absolute monstrous deal right there. There's another guy I'm looking for here. It's Spencer Watson. I'm just trying to load up on prospects here, guys. I know it seems weird, but I feel like this is what we need to do. Bailey's also a solid player, and then we got to throw them an unsigned. Oh no, we don't have any unsigned prospects. Unsigned prospects are like great. Gooley turns into a pretty solid defenseman. We could throw him in here. And there's too many people. Nick Ebert. Oh shoot. You know what? Forget this. Who was it? Matt Molson was another guy I'd like to get rid of. How long is this video? Alright, this video is already getting pretty long. So, Foligno can go. We'll make one more deal, and it's for defenseman here. The Rangers have Keith Yandel, I think, that I'd like to pick up if he's still not too high. Oh, did they up? Oh, yeah, I think I updated the roster, so he's on Florida. Yeah. Foligno for Yandel is actually not a bad deal, but they're not going to take that. I mean, I just want to make sure they weren't going to take anything crazy. He'll throw in Devontae Stevens because he meets their block needs. He doesn't really come up with a bunch of value, but he's just there in the Sharks' third rounder. Wow. Value is insufficient, but that's why we have next year's picks. We have alright, I want to go another year. 2/3. Alright, so there we go. We got Keith Yandel, and that brings up Reinhardt. So that's actually perfect. Our lineup actually looks pretty good here. So after I fix the lineup here, so Duchene with Okposo and Evander Kane, Ennis O'Reilly and Reinhardt. We have Eichel with Larson and Molson, and then our fourth line's a bit of crap. But then we have Fowler and Yandel, Ristolainen and Kulikov. I actually want Ristolainen to be up there. Yandel with Kulikov. Like this. Goalies. Yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about in the scratch lineup. We have some players. I mean, McCabe's got good potential. So let's sim the first 10 games. 5. Okay, we'll sim the first 11 games. The first month in this video. See what happens. You know, if we're doing really well, we might be able to. We'll sim 2 months. All right, 2 months should be about a 12-minute video. I think that's pretty good for our GM mode. We made our trades. We've fixed our lineup to how I kind of want it. Hopefully, people will grow, and I want to have a high draft pick in this year's draft. This is the Austin Matthews, Patrick Laine, Jesse Puljujarvi draft year, and I want to have a top 10 pick, whether we have to trade for it or whether we get it just from a bad season. Yeah, I want to have a top 10 draft pick. So at the end of the first month, we are 8-3, pretty good, and we'll go another month right here through the month of November. So we're doing pretty good so far. I mean, if we do get a top 10 pick, I think we did pretty good with our defense, but I think we need one more solid defender in our lineup, and we need a solid goalie. So we'll have to see what oh my god. So yeah, let's stop the simulation, sim up to the Sharks Day. Check on player morale if anybody has. Yeah, there's one player morale meeting. Let's take a look at that. It's Kolyakovo, so I wish everybody in the locker room could just put aside their differences and focus on winning games. If you want change, become a role model. Positive effect. So there we go, perfect. Yeah, if you want change, buddy, become a role model. We're not even in the playoffs at this point at 9-7, which is kind of sad to see, but let's just continue to sim. At the end of the month of November, we should be much better. The Amherst are doing pretty good in the AHL at 10-3-1, so that's good to see that some of our prospects, Bailey down there, we need to get them to higher overall. So we have, this is all just to win a Stanley Cup. We're just going to try and build a team, win the Stanley Cup, and when we do, we'll sell hard and dab on them because we won the Stanley Cup. So, there we go. That's good. So 14-10-1. I accidentally simmed the first game in December. Where does that have us standing? 4th place in the division. That little star means a wild card spot. Let's sim up to the Coyotes game so we're ready for the next video. And let's just take a quick look at stats. Matt Duchene's obviously leading us some points. He has 24 of them, so that's great to see. Kane is behind him. Okposo's doing pretty well. Yandel actually doing very good on offensive defenseman. We got O'Reilly up there. Ennis doing pretty good. Eichel's doing awesome. Reinhardt's not far behind him. So, in general, our team looks pretty good. And I think at 91, 91, and 86, our lineup's looking pretty good. I can't say that our team is the best, but we're doing okay. 25 games into the year. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Just keep watching the videos, and I will see you guys in episode 2 of our BGM mode with the Buffalo Sabres. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.